Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, match preview and predictions time, a little bit different. I'm not doing it in the normal style, I'm vlogging. I'm one of the ones. But we've got a special guest, so let's get into the intro, and after that, the video following. You can tell I'm still depressed. Right, normally I start these match previews with talking about my expectation, judging off the past performances and how things are going in the camp and blah blah blah, and talking about recent form. Let's cut down to the things. Let's just get right to business. You know how I'm feeling in a minute, and I'm sure I feel the same way as many a Celtic fan in a minute. I am utterly disappointed with the way we're playing. I'm fed up, my patience is wore thin, and you've seen my last two videos. You know, we're realistically talking about a scenario in which this game could determine the future for Neil Lennon, and I've had so many people still commenting saying this is shocking, stand by your manager, blah blah blah, all this, that, next thing. Look, I cannot sit and confidently say and optimistically say I believe in Neil Lennon, I believe the direction this club is going after we're beating 4-1 off a bunch of European reserves at our own stadium. I cannot confidently sit and say that I'm happy with what I am seeing, and we need change. I've already spoke about the direction and such where we're going, and that's a completely different topic, and for another video we're here to talk about Motherwell. But heading into this game, I couldn't be less optimistic. Right now I'm honestly scunnered going in there. I still feel the embarrassment from Thursday night. The more I think about it, the more embarrassed I am and the more laughable it becomes. We should never be getting a result like that at Celtic Park in Europe, in the Europa League especially. That is, you know, we've seen our team get pumped 5-0 off PSG in the past, but to be beaten 4-1 at the hands of a reserve side that haven't played a game in a month in the league, it's just shocking. It's scandalous, to be honest. So that's why I'm sitting here taking it in a more casual fashion, because right now it seems the Celtic team are taking a more casual fashion and the manager's taking a more casual fashion. After the game, he basically chucked it. How does that affect the team going into this game? You know, he's saying that Europe's done. So there's one of two responses for me today. He's either chucked it altogether and the team don't want to play for him, and we'll see that in tomorrow's performance, or tomorrow we're going to go out there and try and beat them like 3 or 4-0. But with the way we're playing, I don't see that happening. I think Motherwell are a team who are well set up to go and get something tomorrow. They always make it difficult at Fir Park, and they're playing really well without David Turnbull. Now the question is, will David Turnbull finally play for us? Will he get a start that he probably deserves, considering some of the performances we've seen all season? Last week we thought we turned a corner, and I said it then confidently, that we should keep our heads in a level kind of playing field. You know, let's not get over it. Let's not go too far thinking that that's the whole season bright and rosy. And we've seen that Thursday night. So very weird. Motherwell fans will be confident. And talking about Motherwell fans, let's just instead of me talking about the opposition for once, let me jump to the famous Goggsy99. Yes, he's on the channel, boys. Big Goggsy. Take it away, son.
Hey guys, Goggsy here, and welcome to my wee cameo on the Ryan118 channel. It's actually looking nice over here. Over 20k subscribers. Well done, Ryan. Of course, without any pleasantries, Motherwell plays Celtic on Sunday. Now, unfortunately, for both of us, Celtic have been on the wrong end of a bad result in Europe on Thursday against Sparta Prague. Now, usually, that is a very, very bad thing. Bad omen for whoever's going to be playing Celtic next, because usually when Rangers or Celtic get humbled in Europe, they go and batter whoever they play next. So, short straw here. But I'll give you a wee insight to the Motherwell team. Now, when we last played you, we lost 3-0. This was on the back of our first competitive victory of the season. We beat Glentoran on the Thursday, and then we went and got well beaten by Celtic, who were of course a better team, because we made some dreadful errors defensively on the day, and we allowed Albion Ayeti to score. He was pretty much in a free district on his own, and no one was marking him. So it was stuff like that. But since then, we've tightened things up. We're starting to look up the table. We're basically on the verge of a top 6. But I think we're actually going to be dark horses for the top 4. We've got 2 games in hand, one against St Mirren, one against Kilmarnock. But I think what's really turned our season around, believe it or not, one factor may be the David Turnbull sale, because, well, we didn't win a game with David Turnbull in our team. and then we go and bring back Liam Polworth into the fold. More of a team player. He's spraying passes out wide and he's creating stuff through the middle. And we also brought back Devante Cole for the rest of the season, and Devante Cole has been fantastic. Even in just the 2 games that he's played, he got an assist and a goal over the 2 games. He might have actually got another assist in the Ross County demolition job. So since Devante Cole's come back, we've scored 6, conceded 0. Things are definitely looking up. Of course, I am really looking forward to a battle between Shane Duffy and anyone in the Motherwell forward line, because I'm confident that we can take advantage of that defensive frailty. But it's up to whether we're actually going to shut up Odsonne Edouard, because of course he's coming back, and I don't like the look of him being back in a Celtic team, especially lining up against Motherwell. However, with it all said and done, if you were to offer me a free bet on the game, I'd probably say 2-1 Celtic. Maybe Devante Cole to score for Motherwell, and something along those lines. But I'm actually confident that we can go and get a point at least against Celtic, because what is there to fear? That is the question I want to ask you, because under Neil Lennon, I am not afraid of Celtic. Brendan Rodgers, absolutely. We may not have beaten Celtic in nearly 5 years. However, I'm confident that one of these times we'll catch them off guard. And you never know, in this bad run of form, we could end it. However, another thing that Motherwell are famous for is a team that's 8, 9, 10 games unbeaten. We end up beating them comfortably. Or, on the other hand, a team that's not won in 9, 10, 11 games, they'll come and beat us comfortably. So we are that type of team. We just give everyone the win that they need to stop a rot. Hopefully, it's going to be a good game on Sunday. Hopefully Motherwell can get something from the game. Anything's a bonus against the top 2. It's always been the case. It's no different here. But yeah, thank you very much, Ryan, for having me on, and all the best, mate. Take care.
Team and score predictions. I don't think Neil Lennon will make many changes. Yes, we've seen that the attitude of some players isn't looking great. A lot of people criticising how Edouard played on Thursday night. The same thing coming in. I know he didn't start the game, but a lot of people saying the same thing about Olivier and Cham. People saying Duffy and Brown are rotten, blah, blah, blah. The whole team was rotten on Thursday. Everybody was equally as bad. Some more than others. You look at Shane Duffy. For me, he should have been back near the Celtic starting lineup for a good while, until there's reasoning or belief that he should be in there. For me, I would get him out of the team altogether. I think the team will stay pretty much identical to what we've seen on Thursday. I think Edouard will drop out though. I think Yeti could come in and start up front. I would like to see Rogic start again. I'd love to see Turnbull come into the team, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I just don't see that being a possibility that Neil Lennon is willing to explore yet and actually utilise a player that he spent £2.5–3 million on. Don't know why. Don't ask me. I'm not Neil Lennon. Ultimately, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't think any of us know what he's thinking, but I'd love to see him come in. But I think it will stay close to identical to Thursday night. Just the same kind of team prediction as I gave for the game against Prague. I said it would stay identical to the game against Aberdeen, and it did. We didn't change it at all. It was the exact same team, which on paper looked great. I think they'll say, we'll pump Prague tonight. What a laugh. What a laugh that turned to be. Look, it's typical for Celtic to fire back in this sort of game now. It's typical for Neil Lennon to kind of win back some fans, win back a lot of confidence, and ultimately win back his job, his security, with a big win against Motherwell. Will it happen? I'm not too sure. I honestly feel like Motherwell could take us to the cleaners with the way we're going. But I'm going to say Celtic to win. I'm going to go for a 2-0. Look, it's all about just doing what we done last Sunday. If we can find that confidence, if we can find that natural ability. We are relying too heavily right now though at the minute for players to turn up and be at it on the day, instead of actually having a game plan and having a tactic to follow with. We need to figure that out. He wants a culture change. Is it going to happen by tomorrow? Me thinks not. But we'll soon see. Anyway, as you can tell, it's a much shorter match preview and predictions than normal. I'm glad to have Goggsy on board. Make sure to go and check out his channel in the description. He's a good lad. If you're a Motherwell fan as well, then I'm sure you will. You probably already know of him if you're a Motherwell fan, but go and check him out anyway. He's streaming every day, the boy, so you can never miss out. Like and subscribe. Still depressed. Still not happy. Hopefully back to normal tomorrow. We'll see. See you all next time.